And I didn't want to transfer on Main and Hastings. I was going to transfer on to Main and Hastings. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to transfer on to Main and Hastings. I was too scared. And I said, is there another way? And the other way was too long. So I transferred. And I ended up bumping into people that I knew. You know, I'm like, oh, hey, you know. And after, yeah. And after graduating from Langara college, I got a job in a project down here. And one of the questions was, before I got hired, was, do I have experience in being down here? Well, I transferred here, so I said yes. And I said, so I got the job. And it was really tough the first little while, but I got to know the people down here that way. I made friends of all races, of all ages, and what I like to call the old white guys. They're really cool because I've learned their history, of how they ended up down here. A lot of them came from families, you know, historically that lived down here and worked on the docks and were fishermen. And I learned a lot from these people, and they accepted me with no qualms at all. And one of the things I really like about down here, like I come down here now just to visit and have a meal here, is that people really see who you are. And people down here are really real, and I really love that. So one of my dedications is I'm the coordinator for the Indigenous Action Movement. Many of you heard of Frank Paul, Curtis Rick, you know, and we work hard for these people. I volunteered with the Downtown Youth Development Center, the Community Center. This is one of the only areas that people that are discriminated against by their addiction issues or their living conditions, or that they're homeless. This is one of the only areas where they have a say, that they have a choice, that they can make change, that they are welcome into the organizations down here to help out. So it's one of the things that I really appreciate about this area. And I want to commend women for 1,200 people for doing the work that they did. So this only goes to show that the people down here do have a voice, that the people here do have people that want to support them and are willing to work in the sex trade. My own people are supported down here unconditionally. And yes, there are real stories. There are a lot of real stories about why people end up down here. But this is one of the only places that we can come and feel welcome, get support with all the organizations that are there to support them and help them. All the way down to the washing their feet.
Hello, I'm Joyce Rock from the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood House, a secular grassroots organization in the community about 5 years old, a new nonprofit, emerging neighborhood house, first new neighborhood house in Vancouver in 20 years. And about 8,000 or more low-income and other Downtown Eastside residents come through our doors every year to participate in our program. So I have the pleasure of being here to pass on the endorsement of the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood House for the CCAP vision. And we've been asking for the last number of years, with no adequate answer given, in what other community in Vancouver would 70% of the population be at risk of displacement due to redevelopment? Where else would that be even remotely possible? And even a concept which is discussed openly as if it made sense and was a legitimate premise. And what we anticipate at the Neighborhood House is that going forward soon, the City of Vancouver, which recently committed to doing the impact study on the effects of the redevelopment to date on our community, that will be done as soon as possible, and that will be done in close partnership with CCAP, because they are the good people